Knicks Nation, how you doing? This is Sincere from Sincere Knicks Fan 34. How are you doing? Hey, I'm hitting y'all up because I'm just going over the whole replay, watching the game just like y'all was doing. New York Knicks went out there and defeated the Dallas Mavericks, right? Now, the thing is this, I'm happy because we got the win. We got the win. And that's what was important to me. We got the win, right? Now, I'll be honest, we were more lucky than good. But the idea is what they say. They said preparation is luck is preparation meets opportunity, right? Well, we'll say we maximized our opportunities. You know what I'm saying? We'll leave it at that. The idea basically is, well, before we get into that, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, share, like. Let's get this up to 100 plus people. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to make this thing happen. All right? With all right, let's get back to the show. So the deal basically was our New York Knicks won. We beat Dallas. We barely beat Dallas. And we barely beat Dallas, to be honest, because we were lucky. We were lucky. And sometimes you need luck to go bounce your way, right? I can't think of a team that didn't have a couple bounces go their way. Don't believe me? Ask Toronto. Philadelphia was on the opposite side of that, right? That ball would not have gone through that hoop when that Kawhi Leonard shot would. Toronto would not have been going on to the NBA championship, right? It would have been Philly. I don't know how it would have panned out, but it worked out for Toronto, right? Some things just have to bounce your way sometimes. Sometimes it's just maximizing the opportunities you're given. With that being said, you know what I'm saying? Karl Anthony Towns, I liked how Karl Anthony Towns approached the game this game. He played better. He played better. Still not to my liking because I still think that he is quick to sling those threes. You know, I know that he has the ability to knock those flinger kind of shots, but it's just, to me, it just seems out of rhythm. I could be wrong. He just might be going through a little off week or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's possible. It happens. In the NBA, if you're an NBA player, you have some off nights. But he did play decently. What I do think helped was the idea that Brunson came back. He was able to help keep the turnovers low, and he was able to take the shots necessary to win the game. Shamit absolutely did his thing. The idea is like realistically, game ball should be between him and Mikal Bridges. Them two have been pretty consistent. Even though Shamit's game in terms of scoring has been up and down, his effort on the defensive end, his ability to hit timely shots, I'll give him that. Timely shots have been amazing so far. So it's not always been the numbers that I would expect, but he has showed up. I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm not surprised. I shouldn't say that. I'm happy so far with his overall production. We already knew that he could defend. We already knew that he could shoot. I am definitely happy about Mikal Bridges' production. He's stepped his game up big time, at least as it stands so far in this season. Him and OG Anunoby have probably been the most consistent players on the team this year so far. You know what I'm saying? Brunson, I mean, he still gives you the scoring. You know what his role is, to put the ball in the basket and to help orchestrate the offense. But those two really have really upped their game, you know, even from the very beginning. Whether it's on the defensive end or becoming more efficient, they have really stepped their game up. Brunson is, you can see that he's starting to get back into that rhythm. He's getting back into the flow, and it's appreciated. The idea is, I'm happy for the fact that we won the game because now the media can't focus on we haven't won a game on the road yet. All right, whatever, player. All right, whatever. Now we did it. So now you got to go find something else to complain about, right? And they will. The media will. They'll find something or someone to point to, right? But the idea is, as I said before, they're going to get into a better routine. They're going to get into a better rhythm, and they're going to be better. I also keep noticing just a little bit at a time, Diawara just starts to just get a little bit more time. You know, it's not an extreme amount, and I wasn't expecting to, and I'm still not expecting him to. But I'm seeing it early. Starting to see my man Diawara starting to peek on through a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I truly do believe that the Knicks have plans for this young man for the future. He's getting a learning curve, and he's learning the game. He's learning how to play. He's learning the system, and he's developing his game. We already know he could defend. Expanding his game to be more of a two-way player, he's probably gonna need 2-3 years, and then he's gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I'm gonna say this now. He might actually replace Josh Hart. He'd be think about a 6'9", 6'10" Josh Hart with a jump shot and more athletic, right? He doesn't quite have the strength yet, but you give him 2-3 years, we might be talking about something. You know, hey, just update. I'm just the messenger. I'm just the messenger. Okay. But yeah, the idea is Karl Anthony Towns doing his thing. Brunson did his thing. We had 5 people in double figures, so you could tell that the ball was moving. You know, man, what really irritated me was the free throw numbers. That right there, like we're too good to not maximize when we get to the free throw line. Come on, especially Karl Anthony Towns and Brunson, because Karl Anthony Towns averages like 90% from the free throw line. Brunson's like 83% or higher from the free throw line. You know, they're both very consistent knockdown free throw shooters. So it's just odd to see them miss. You know, I know that they're not perfect. Everybody's had their time. You could say, oh, tired, whatever. It's just we could do better. And collectively, we've done well as a team at the free throw line. You know what I'm saying? So I don't expect that to be an ongoing thing. We got Orlando coming up on Saturday. So the idea is I'm expecting our New York Knicks to make sure that, number one, we play as a team, meaning we're moving the ball, body movement, and we don't fall for the sucker play of trying to make Brunson take it on as a personal attack or personal showing that he has to be out there and turn into something that he really doesn't need to be for the team to be successful. I'm hoping that he doesn't bite the bait to try to go against everybody on the team in Orlando. I'm expecting for us to kind of go back to what we were doing before, where we were moving the ball, trying to get the ball past the half court line in a certain number of seconds and get the offense flowing early, right? So we can have multiple opportunities for extra possessions if we need them. But I'm expecting us to be better at efficiency as well. And I think we're going to be there. I think that for the fact that we did lose to Orlando, I think that left just enough bad of a taste in their mouth to make them say we need to up our game. We got to make sure we do what we need to do. And I'm pretty sure that they will. And for the fact that we have rest between Dallas's game and Orlando's game, I'm expecting us to really step up and do our thing. So that's what I think it's going to be. It's going to be interesting to see how we rebound. It's going to be interesting to see how we defend and how they defend us. So, you know, we'll see how it all unfolds. I'm going to leave it at that right there. Like my keys to the Orlando game is making sure we have low turnovers. We're making sure that we're shooting with high efficiency. We're sharing the ball, great ball movement, and we avoid unnecessary fouls. I know Karl Anthony Towns. You know Karl Anthony Towns. But I'm expecting the team to not have silly fouls, unnecessary fouls. So if we kind of control those things and we just do what we do, I think we'll be successful. So with all that being said, I appreciate y'all coming in there. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep the energy cool. Let's do what we need to do. If you think that there's something I may have missed or something you want to talk about, please put it in the comments. Let's make it happen. All right? So if you haven't already, like, share, comment. Let's make it happen. All right? Till next time, let's get it.